Okay, so let's start with Kubernetes deploy guest book example Kubernetes. Yeah, now I'm going to start this scenario here. So you can see this is the which has this scenario has 8 steps. From step one, we are going to start the Kubernetes from here launch.sh. This is the dashboard. So we have first to health check. Uh, okay, as you can see, the Kubernetes started, and now I'm going to health check the Kubernetes. It says the running and the status host everything, and let's move into the step two, which is Redis master controller. So in this step we had to create a replication controller. Uh, the kubectl create commands take the YAML definition and instruct the master to start the controller. So to do that, we have run this command from here, which is kubectl create dash f redis dash master dash controller dot yaml. So we just created the redis master. So we have from this command we can see that what we have created here redis master, and this one current one and age is like 47 ago. So to see the pods we can use this command to see the pods, and if we are going to use the Docker client, we have used this command to get into Docker. And let's move to the step three, which is redis master service. So from this we have to create a service called service, and from this command we are creating a service again from, and to get what we had created from this command we can see we just created this one redis master from this code, and to get the list and describe service we can use this command. So from this we are getting the information and the described services from this command, and moving to the fourth step, which is replication slave pods. So uh, first we have to start redis slave controller. To do that we have run this command to start the slave controller, and we have just created redis slave. And to replication controllers we have to use this command to see what we had created. We had created the Redis master and Redis slave just now. The one is like 1 minute ago, and this one Redis slave I just created it. And moving to the fifth step, which is Redis slave service. So to run the Redis slave service, we have to run this command. We are creating a slave service, and to see that from service we can see that we have created Kubernetes, Redis master, Redis lives, and cluster IPs, the external IPs, ports, and the agents. So moving to the sixth step, which is front-end replication ports. So from this we have to launch front-end here. So the YML defines a service called front-end that uses the image Kubernetes example guestbook PHP Redis version 2. The replication controller will ensure that 3 pods will always exist. So from this one we are creating the front end controller, just created it. So to list the controllers we are executing the kubectl get rc command. And so as you can see this command from here, front end redis master and redis slave. So what we have been creating like 6 seconds ago, and I created the redis master like 2 minutes ago, and I created the redis slave like 1 minute ago. So to get the pods we can execute this command, and you can see the pods and their status and restarts, agings, and the names. So moving to the seventh step, which is guestbook front-end service. So to do that we have to start the proxy from here. So from kubectl create dash f front-end dash service.yml we are running this we are executing this command to create the front-end service. And to see the service what we have been created, we can use the kubectl get services. So we can see we just created the front end here. So as you can see there's like aging for like 7 seconds, and Kubernetes for 4 minutes, and Redis master for 2 minutes, and Redis slave for like 1 minute. So let's move to the eighth step, which is the final step. And in this step, we are going to access the guestbook front end. So to view pod status again, we have to use the kubectl get pods command here. So as you can see, we can see a list of the pods we have been creating from the beginning of the scenario. So you can see the agings and the status and heady status and the naming. So to find the node pod, we have to use this command to find the node pod, kubectl describe service front end and grep node pod. So this is the node pod. So we have to just assign the node pod. So from this one, let's see. So that's all for the deploy guestbook example Kubernetes scenario. And thank you for watching.